Well, good evening and thanks for joining us tonight, Delmarva. Delaware State Police asking for the community's help locating a wanted suspect. 30-year-old Paul Calderon, who you see there on your screen, of Laurel, is wanted following a domestic incident. Now, he's wanted for strangulation, assault, offensive touching, and endangering the welfare of a child. Anyone with any information on his whereabouts is urged to contact police at 302-338-1090. Well, in Salisbury today, over 120 of the nation's top sales and marketing students gathering to compete at SU's 4th National Sales Challenge. 47 ABC's Chris Brunk visiting the Purdue School of Business to find out why this event was such a big deal.
More than just Salisbury University, this is a great event, for the city of Salisbury itself. I mean, there are very few events where a national event takes place here, right?
As the 3rd largest event of its kind, students from 38 universities across the country have come here to Salisbury to compete in the National Shore Sales Challenge.
So this is something that students train for a very long time. Students, coaches, everybody is just working very hard to make sure that we can do this. And this program is setting us up for an actual meeting in the future where we can do something like this and do it well.
At the NSSC, hosted by the Mid-Atlantic Sales and Marketing Institute of Salisbury University, students will have the chance to compete in a simulated sales environment and give employers their own version of an elevator pitch. As Maxwell Bauer from the University of Akron puts it,
it's literally 90 seconds about the best things about you. So you're going around to about 6 different companies, kind of giving your pitch and making a good connection and hopefully securing a job after as well.
Students are given 12 minutes in a role-play sales meeting, monitored by judges via camera. Isabel Hodist, an SU student and MASME ambassador, says, while the sales might not be real, the benefits certainly are.
Having this experience, it gives you an edge when you're interviewing and going for different jobs. You have this experience under your belt, and that's what you can offer to potential employers.
Students have plenty to gain, including a $1,000 check for first place. But MASME director Dr. Amit Pudar says students aren't the only ones who benefit from the NSSC.
So all these students from around the country are here, and it's also a great recruiting tool for local companies, right?
But at the end of the day, the spotlight shines brightest on these students who traveled to the Eastern Shore from every corner of the U.S. because there's no substitute for quality competition.
It's a great learning experience. You just can't do this in a classroom, right? It's one thing to learn in classroom, it's another thing to do it in person.
In Salisbury, Chris Brunk, 47 ABC, WMDT.
Now, Dr. Putter adds that there is no better resume builder than being able to claim the title of National Sales Champion. Moving on here, an annual fundraising campaign has returned for the state of Maryland 4-H organizations. The $4 for 4-H campaign rolls around every April and looks to raise funds so that county 4-H programs can provide the learning tools for participants of the program. 4-H is a nationwide organization that looks to educate youth by providing them access to a wide variety of activities. We sat down with Jennifer Howell from the University of Maryland Extension, Somerset County, to hear more about the importance of fundraising campaigns just like this one.
We're glad to be on the map. We're glad to be receiving donations because, we have to find our own funding to do these programs for the youth. 4-H in Somerset and other counties reaches all the youth from ages 5 through 18. We're inclusive of all. We do not discriminate because of any reason.
Yeah, so if you're interested in donating to 4-H, you can find a link to the donation website on UMD Extension Somerset County 4-H's Facebook page. And at this time, we're going to throw things over to meteorologist Eric Alf, who's standing by. Eric, are we looking at a good weekend?
I think we are, especially by Sunday. Saturday may be a day where we see more afternoon clouds than during the morning, but I think more sunshine overall is on the way for Sunday. Did want to mention the earthquake from this morning. You're probably all very familiar with it at this point. It was a 4.8 magnitude earthquake at White House Station in New Jersey. There's been numerous aftershocks throughout the day since then, including this one, this aftershock earthquake, 3.8 magnitude, which was at 5:59 p.m. All the other aftershocks, numerous of them, around 10 or even more, were below 3. So this was the strongest aftershock earthquake that we saw since then. Now, I was at Lewis in Sussex County, particularly by the Breakwater Lighthouse, noting that there was a lot of clouds in the area, overcast across interior Delmarva with some peaks of sun by Lewis. And you'll notice there was a bit of shower activity. That's a capture of a shower that I got as well. So isolated showers earlier this afternoon. Lovely for Rehoboth Beach on the Morse moving tide. And Skycam shows a pretty quiet night out there, but the winds are a little bit blustery out there, getting as high as 15 miles per hour in some cases, 18 miles per hour in Cambridge. So we're in the 40s right now, but we will be dropping through the 30s, and the wind will stay a little bit breezy out there. So when we get temperatures dropping to 36 in Salisbury and Georgetown for tonight, it's going to feel pretty chilly out there. So it will be a chilly start for the Salisbury Marathon at around 7 a.m. with the breeze increasing by around 20 to 25 miles per hour by 11 a.m. But temperatures will be rebounding to about 49 degrees under a mostly sunny sky. And we still got a few lingering clouds across the area, a couple of light showers in Accomack County. It's the stalled low pressure system that's sending waves of energy and impulses towards our neck of the woods. And when the sun comes out during the afternoon, the instability increases, and thus we get clouds during the afternoon and a couple isolated showers as well. So something to keep in mind, that there may be a couple of raindrops and a lot of clouds in the area for the afternoon on Saturday. Less so by Sunday, but we could still see more in the way of clouds during the afternoon and during the morning, though overall I think there's just less clouds than there will be on Saturday, with less of a breeze as well. So Sunday is overall the better day of the two. High pressure remains firmly in control for Monday. We'll have to watch this band of clouds as it comes into the area across New York and New England. This is a time lapse of what the cloud cover could potentially look like as the solar eclipse is happening, with the thicker cloud deck towards western New York, less so by the eastern portions across New England. So we'll be keeping an eye on that over the next 20 to 48 hours. 34 to 39 for tonight, so pretty chilly out there. Showers moving out. 51 to 56 for tomorrow, with clouds on the increase by the afternoon and a bit of a breeze as well. So we got small craft advisories for the Atlantic, the Chesapeake, and the Delaware, but we got improvement by the time we get to Monday. But don't go anywhere. We'll be right back with DSI after the break.